Black Clover chapter 340 just officially dropped, and Asta was able to gain a new godlike power. He was able to combine his ki with his anti-magic power and made a bamboo that wasn't supposed to wither away. Now this actually kind of shocked Ryuu and Fumito. Fumito even said incredible, but Ryuu says even so that still is just the basics with Zenten. The most important thing is to be able to release it whenever you wanna. And you have to find the right opening to make your move. And the fastest way to get a great feel for it is having a real battle with an expert. This kind of shocked Asta because he is set to spar against Captain Yami's little sister, Ichika. Asta then thinks that up until now, she probably hasn't been serious at all. Then powers up to Black Asta. Ichika then tells Asta, "Are you taking it serious?" Even though Asta wasn't, because if he was, he would have went full demon union right off the bat. Now the next thing Ichika says is absolutely crazy. "If you don't give it your all, you will die." She then hits Asta, but he was able to block it, even though anti-magic is able to erase Ichika's Yoruku. But the thing is, Ichika's Yoruku is still super strong. As Asta is fighting Ryuu, he is explaining by its own nature, anti-magic is drawn to erase magic. The name Zenin comes from the person who came up with it. Legend has it their Yojutsu was so powerful when they unleashed it, they could sever the heaven in a single strike. Asta then tried to swing on Ichika, but she was able to dodge and then kick him into the bamboo. Ryuu acknowledges that anti-magic, sure, it is strong. It's tough to hit Asta's when he's concentrating, but there are times when he lets himself relax. That's what she's aiming for. Ichika then throws Asta. At this point, Asta hasn't done a damn thing. Ryuu then says Lucius is aiming for that opening when he's relaxed. Instead of facing that head on, just fit him off. Until you find an opening, in that instance, maximize your attack and land a hit. But even with this massive buildup, guess what happened to Asta? He got his ass kicked yet again and got sent into bamboo sticks. Mind you, the kick that Ichika hit this man with was no regular kick. Like, this man had a whole big ass gash in his chest and the rock was like completely broken, and Asta looks like he's on 1 HP. Interesting enough, Asta said it wouldn't have mattered if he used devil union or not. Asta then begins to almost pass out, but Asta actually caught himself and he was shaking very harshly. It's taken Asta literally everything he has to even stand up on his 2 feet. He then says, "I want to know more about this strength." Not yet. Ichika then hits him very hard. Ryuu and Fumito are like, "Damn." Ichika was like, "Spare me your blustery nonsense, you fool." Fumito was like, "Don't you think you overdid it a bit there, Ichika?" Then she responds and says, "I thought this was a real battle, so I thought this was appropriate." Ryuu then says there's only a few people that can take a serious hit and stay conscious from Ichika's attack. Ryuu then says he got a lot more to show us, wouldn't you say? Now my overall thoughts and predictions. Okay, so Ichika, how you say her name, is definitely above captain level, but there is still some captains that I think is stronger than her. One, I know I thought I said she was stronger than Yami. I'm not too sure about that now. Now I think she's below Yami. And I also think she's below Merciona, I think I said. But I think she is very comparable to Nozel. And the only reason why she was able to defeat Asta is because physical attacks is kind of like his natural weakness. A lot of his opponents he goes against is just he's heavily relying on his anti-magic. But my predictions on this arc is that Asta will fully master his ki and whatever's called Zenin, the new technique that he's learned. And also, he will learn something from each Ryuzen. That's just my prediction. Also, I hope that Yami gets to meet his younger sister once again. But that's going to be the end of the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe.